Hello everyone, good morning again from Tokyo. Today I'm really excited because this evening I'm going to be checking into the Conrad, which is an incredible 5-star hotel, and people say that it's one of the top hotels in Tokyo. So now I'm going to be heading over to Conrad so I can drop my bags off, and then I'm going to go out and explore Tokyo. I was just able to check in at the Conrad and drop my bags off. I wasn't able to enter the room since they're still cleaning it, but now I'm heading off to explore Tokyo. Now I'm going to be heading to Shibuya, and yes, I know it's touristy and full of people, however I will never get tired of seeing Shibuya Scramble. And the other great thing about the Conrad is they are connected to the train station, which is super convenient, so let's go. As I was walking through Shimbashi Station, you won't believe what I saw. I came across this automated robot, and it looks like it can help you.
I switched to English. Please tell us how we may help you.
So this basically looks like it's an automated station master, and they'll basically tell you information about all sorts of facts about the station. I do want to know how I'm going to get to Shibuya Station.
I don't know that word. Please enter your destination station by speaking or using the touch menu.
So it looks like if I use this keypad, I should be able to get directions to Shibuya Station.
This is the recommended route to Shibuya Station. Time required is 21 minutes. Fare is 210 yen. Route to Shibuya Station. From Shimbashi Station, take the Yamato line to Shibuya Station.
That was super helpful, so now I found out that I need to take the Yamanote line once again. In fact, that's probably the most common train that I've been taking here in Tokyo, and what I love about the robot is she even told me the price and the length of the journey, so let's do this. For lunch, I'm here at DD47 Shokudo, which has got to be the most unique restaurant in this entire shopping complex. They specialize in food from Japan's 47 different prefectures, and they have a rotating menu each month. What's also cool about this restaurant is they have a museum right across, and then they show all the different foods from 47 different prefectures and kind of a little backstory about the restaurant. Also at the museum and in front of the restaurant, they have a shop selling special ingredients from different regions of Japan. An added bonus at this restaurant is you have a great view of Shibuya, and if you look around the buildings and around the trees, you have a little peek at Shibuya Scramble. The first item I got is their crispy fried mackerel, and this is from Nagasaki Prefecture. Ooh, that is fantastic. That is one rich bite. The outside almost reminds me of a tonkatsu breading since they use Japanese panko, which are breadcrumbs. So it's just been browned and crispified on the outside till it's golden brown. And the inside is quite rich since mackerel is a very fatty fish and it's already been deep fried. So it's really oily and indulgent, but it's got so much rich flavor. For my drink, I decided to get their green tea, which is from Kyoto, which is famous for their high quality green tea. Wow, that is intense. You just get a rich, bitter taste, almost like a black coffee, but you can tell it's high quality tea. You just get this rich smoothness. That's such a nice compliment to go with some of the food. I also appreciate the fact that they give you a teapot filled with the tea leaves, so they said that these tea leaves can actually be reused, so if you want another cup of tea, they can just brew you some more green tea. I also ordered their set lunch that is made with ingredients from northern Japan. We have this soup which looks like it's filled with various vegetables and maybe some tofu. That's such a nice dish. It really does taste like a home-cooked soup. You just have little pieces of burdock as well as carrot and some tofu and a very light vegetable broth. We also have these marinated vegetables and carrots. That tastes like a really authentic dish. It tastes a bit savory since you have some flavor, since it tastes like it's been soaked in soy sauce, but that really dark colored vegetable is really unique. It almost tastes like a mushroom in a way, and then you just get a natural sweetness from the carrots. The main dish this comes with is grilled pork. I love how they cook their pork because it really lets you taste the natural flavor of the meat. They've basically just salt grilled their pork, so it really locks in all the juices, and you get a really rich saltiness and just a really perfect burnt sort of crust on the outside of pork, which really locks in all those natural pork juices. It's quite an interesting cut of pork as well, since half of it is very lean, and then you have a nice cube of fat at the end, so basically it can be as fatty as you want it to be, depending on how much fat you eat with it. Overall, this was a really delicious and I feel like authentic set Japanese lunch. I really enjoyed trying all these different little dishes, and it really does feel like a home-cooked meal. I'm here at Shibuya Station, and now I'm going to be leaving the Shibuya area to head over to Harajuku, which is actually only one stop away on the Yamanote line. I just stopped by Cafe Rishu, which is famous for their 3D latte art. I ordered a vanilla latte with a 3D design of Totoro that they make using milk foam. They just brought out my coffee, and I'm super impressed because I don't know how they made such an intricate design out of delicate and basically melting milk foam. Let's give our latte a taste. While I'd like to preface this by saying I'm not a coffee expert, this is a pretty nice tasting latte, and perhaps it's because it's very light on the coffee flavor. It tastes very heavy on the milk, maybe like 90% milk, 10% coffee, and then on top you have even more milk foam. What I think is pretty genius about the way they do this is there's two layers of milk foam. There's one layer of milk foam on the bottom, which is like a platform, and then on top of that they have the milk foam that's making up the design. They also give you a card when they bring out your coffee telling you which artist made it. If you're in Tokyo and you're really looking for a super aesthetically pleasing drink you're hoping to post on social media, this is definitely the place to head to. Now we'll be leaving Harajuku and I'm heading back to the Conrad, and I can't wait to show you all my room and see it for myself for the first time. Oh my gosh, the entrance to this room just looks beautiful. This already feels really luxurious. Now that I've taken a look around the room, I gotta give you a tour of this huge suite. This is the biggest hotel room I've ever stayed in my entire life by a long shot. This morning when I came to check into the hotel, they told me that there are no room upgrades available. However, when I came tonight to pick up my room key, they said they had upgraded my room. I feel so lucky to score this special upgrade since they gave me their king suite with a bay view, and this is 914 square feet, which seems ridiculously luxurious for Tokyo, which is known for having small hotel rooms since it's such a crowded city. Let me just show you around this beautiful suite. After entering through the front door, you have this first door on your left, and this is the toilet room. So right here you have a very fancy Japanese toilet, as well as a quite long countertop space, although it's not super wide, and then you have a beautiful sink right here, and they also give you 2 washcloths. You also have a tissue box, as well as a bar of soap. Right after the toilet room, if you walk up ahead, you can see the living room, but first I want to show you this incredible luggage room. This area right here just feels like a gigantic walk-in closet. Right here, you have a whole bunch of hangers. If you look at this side, I've just put all my bags here, and yes, I already know I have way too many bags, but I just wanted to show you how much space there is. And then beneath it, you have all sorts of drawers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers. In this first drawer, you have a shoe bag, and apparently they offer a shoe shining service, which I've never heard of before at a hotel. Let's see what's in this other drawer. Okay, it just looks like this one is empty, and that'll be great for storage. Beneath that, you have this larger double drawer, and it looks like you have 3 sets of pajamas right here. And for this final drawer on the bottom, it looks like it's just in our storage drawer. If you take a look at this other side room, you can see this is where I put another 2 of my bags, as well as my suitcases. Right here, you have a little closet, and inside, they give you your laundry and dry cleaning bag. Beneath it is this little cloth and this wooden stick, which are way too fancy for me, so I actually don't even know what they're for. Beneath that shelf, you have these hotel slippers, and these are the nicest hotel slippers I've ever seen. They're all wrapped up in a beautiful bag. And then on the bottom, you have 2 more shelves for even more storage. On the opposite side, we have another closet, and right here on top is where the safe is. And beneath it is, I believe, where you store umbrellas, since there's 1 umbrella hanging there already. After the luggage room, you walk out into this ultra spacious living room, and it feels so relaxing right here, and then you even have some complimentary chocolates. And straight ahead, we have a beautiful view of Tokyo Bay and the Hamariku Gardens right below us. Also in the living room, you have a TV, of course, and then right next to it, you have the coffee area, and below it, you have a huge mini bar. In this first little cabinet, you have a mini fridge right here. If you go ahead and lift this little panel up, you have your TV remote. Beneath that, you just have this huge area. I'm quite curious to see what's in this little box. Well, looks like I won't be having any of that since it's all hard liquor. Although I can't have any of the liquor, I still really love how the box looks, because it looks like I'm just opening a golden treasure chest that's all lit up. Right here, you have 2 double doors, and these lead to the bedroom. This is the stunning king room. Right here you have a king bed, and since 3 people are staying in this room, you have another bed off to the side, right next to another huge glass window. These are the automatic controls that control both the blinds and the curtains, so you can raise and lower them automatically. And just like that, I've opened the curtains automatically just with a turn of the knob, and this is amazing. I love having a bedroom with a view. Right at the foot of the bed, you have a TV as well as more drawers, and this is honestly too much for me because I really don't need another TV. On the top right here, once again, you have the TV remote, and then there's 1, 2, 3 drawers, and these are all for storage. Right on top of the king bed, you have the Conrad's 2 iconic mascots, a little teddy bear, and a little rubber duck. Before staying at the Conrad, I actually heard the story about their 2 little mascots. Both the teddy bear and the rubber duck are such popular items, and you're allowed to bring them home for free, so I've heard that people even sell them on eBay. Connected to the bedroom, we have the main bathroom behind these double doors. And just like that, they slide open to reveal a super modern looking bathroom. On this half of the bathroom, we have 3 bathrooms hanging up, and then these double doors lead to the luggage room. On this side table, we have a hair dryer that's inside this velvet bag, and then beneath that you have a couple washcloths. This is the sink area, along with a huge mirror. And to the side, we have some various bathroom amenities. Straight ahead, we have the shower room, and again, because it's Japan, you have a huge bathtub as well as a shower in the same room. And right next to the shower room, you have frosted glass, and behind it, you have another toilet. This is such a luxurious room, and I feel so grateful for this once-in-a-lifetime hotel room experience. One last thing that they give you in this room is this really thick booklet of in-room dining. There's just a massive amount of food in this booklet. They have multiple pages for breakfast. Since we're in Japan, we have a Conrad breakfast, which is more of a Western breakfast, and then below it, you also have Japanese breakfast. There's also a lunch and dinner menu with a multitude of options. Now I'm going to be heading to Torizoku for dinner, which is a popular Japanese yakitori chain that has many stores throughout Japan, and they're known for their delicious chicken and affordable prices. I just sat down and placed my order using this tablet. And if you ever need a server, you can just tap this call button. My yakitori skewers just made it here to the table, and I just want to dig in. The first one is heart, which is one of my all-time favorites. These salt grilled chicken hearts are quite nice. They're not quite the same as many places since they cut them in half, so they're not quite as juicy. They have a much more dense and beefy texture and flavor, so it almost tastes like eating a sirloin steak skewer because of the rich irony flavor, but it really is just really condensed from all the salt in there as well, and it's quite a tasty bite. Now for the chicken gizzard. This is a skewer that I wouldn't normally order back home since they're not usually quite tasty, but in Japan, it's a completely different story. Oh, they do the chicken gizzard right here at AutoReserve. It's even better than a heart. It has a really crunchy texture that you don't typically get with meat. It almost has the texture of chicken cartilage, and the flavor is a lot less irony and a lot less heavy than a heart. It's a much more mild and sweeter flavor, almost like a breast sort of flavor combined with the heart. Now for the chicken meatballs with sauce. Oh, these chicken meatballs are the bomb. They really cook them a long time over the coals at high heat, so it really maintains a nice crispy blackened crust, even though they covered it in sauce. And the sauce is actually really nice. It's just a very mild sweet sauce, and I love how it's not like dripping, so it's very easy to eat. However, you still get the flavor of the sauce, which just complements the juicy chicken meatballs so well. I also ordered the chicken liver skewers that come with a sesame oil sauce, and this is something I typically wouldn't get in the US since chicken liver is really hard to find and it typically doesn't taste that great. But I have a feeling since they use all Japanese chicken, this is going to taste so much better. Okay, if I'm to be honest, the liver is just alright. The quality of the liver is definitely a lot better than I would get back in California. However, here they just overcooked it a little bit. So I know it's not going to be perfect every time, but I do like the crispy outside and the sesame oil sauce. I just finished up a delicious meal at Torikizoku. If you're looking for a yakitori restaurant in Japan that has very affordable prices and solid food, this is definitely the place to try out. I'm back from dinner, and from this room you have some gorgeous views at nighttime. This was such a special and memorable day in Tokyo. I feel like it's one of my luckiest days on vacation. Anyways, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.